Hi friends, today I want to do a quick tutorial on a little gifty that you could do for a friend. And I just love doing little small gifty items just to give people ideas to use the products that they already have and love to give as a gift, whether you give it to your mail carrier, some book club friends, people that you have dinner with once a week. Just bring them a little happy. Notes and Totes was really cute. They really enjoyed that when I did that. So let's get started. This is what I made. I made a simple little bookmark, and you can make it any size, any color. You can use some of your leftover stash. This is just a quick little tutorial to show you how to use products that you already love, or something that you would like a certain sentiment and you didn't know that we have it, and use it for your future stash. So today what I used was Impressions Abloom, which is this. Now this is the stamp set, Impressions Abloom. These are the stamps that come in here, and then on the inside, ooh, I got a little mess. Sorry, y'all wasn't supposed to see that. This is how I put some of my extras. So I just stuck them in there. I should have opened this before I got on camera, right? Right. So what I did is I had a few extras and I just stuck them in here because I wanted to make a few more. But in Impressions Abloom, these are all the different thin cuts, or Stampin' Up calls them dies, that come with Impressions Abloom die set. So remember, when you order a bundle, you will get a 10% savings. So all of these coordinate with all of these stamps. So this is how it's supposed to look the first time when I opened it. Sorry, don't complain about my little mess. So anyway, these two round things make this. I don't know if you can see that. That's a gray. That's basic gray. And these are the two round that I use. That's what that was. So anyway, so that's not what we talked about. So what I did was, these are the stamp sets that come with it. You can see the ones that I used. And then on the back side, I put, it's an online exclusive. It came out in May, and it's a bundle. For the bundle was $48.50. That's how I label my product, so I can know when it came in and how much it was, because once it's gone and you can't find it anymore. So this is the Impressions Abloom dies, which is these, and I store them with the bundling stamp set. So that's just my little tip. So let's go back. I used just some random baker's twine that I had that would go. I used Impressions Abloom. Let's see, this flower. And I just stamped random flowers that I thought was a good color. They don't necessarily all have to match. This one should not have had two blues, but it worked that way. So, and then I stamped some leaves, and I stamped a small flower. And then I took some of my embellishments that I had that was just leftover embellishments, put them in the center. Then I took this one, Tags of Thanks. And this is where I got the word friend. And then So Lucky to Know You right there. And you can use these for a lot of different ideas. This is just something that I thought of that would be nice. Then I took, for the top here, I used this little set. It comes 3 hole punches in a set. It is called Hole Punch Assortment. That's something that I'm going to keep. I'm not ever going to sell it, because that's something you can use for a lot of different things. And so I used this little set, Hole Punch Assortment, for this. And let me see if you can see. If I take that off, see how it made that little lip right there? That was this one. And what I like to do is I like to cut all of my elements out first and set up an assembly line. So I cut all of my basic tag sizes. Then I use my nestle dies. And on this one, it is PG. Let me see what that means. That is, oh, page number 107. Ha! It's in the annual catalog 25 and 26. It was $34 and it's page number 107. So if you like the idea of these nestled dies, they make that little edging. It almost looks like it's stitched. Can you see that pretty good? So I used this nestled die, but also you can use other ones as well. And that's how I labeled it. I almost forgot how to label it, page 107. So anyway, that's what I used. So if you want to make some of these for your friends or somebody you might want to do, you might even want to do a fall. You may have an event coming up in your town and you want to do it for your book club ladies or just something for your Sunday school ladies, things like that. But anyway, this is what I made. I used Highland Heather, Balmy Blue, and I used Secret Sea for this So Lucky to Know You. And then on Friend, I used Basic Gray. It almost looks the same color, but it is not. You could even stamp this if you wanted to. Or use a background paper behind, use a background color, and then use a solid color. But this is what I used, and I wanted to share it with y'all. And y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.